while they are escaping. So now Up Magic has a whole crap load of 2-2 tanks and 2-2 Goliaths against a bunch of dead Mulisks and like a few Hydras. And he's probably gonna sacrifice his main base because there's no way he can defend that from that angle. And he probably has to go counter, or I don't know what he can do at this point because he's just his main army. There's no way that he can go into that choke and kill all of that. And then there's a Zergling killing this command center. Okay, so he's trying to kind of surround Up Magic's forces here, and he's killing off the reinforcements. So he's at least killing the Goliaths with the Hydras, which is a pretty good thing to do. And then, so okay, Up Magic's forces still take out Calm's units. Look how many Goliaths he has. Wow, he has pure Goliaths against Hydras, and he's still winning. That's not good for Calm. And Up Magic is moving on to his main base, and Calm is sending in a mass of Mulisks, and he's gonna try to kill these Goliaths with Mulisks, and I don't know how effective he's gonna be. Up Magic is microing pretty well. Basically, what he's doing is he's moving his Goliaths and shooting. Although he stopped microing right now, which is not that good. I don't know what he's doing. At first, what he was doing was he was moving his Goliath back one step in between the cooldowns of the attacks, but then he decided that he was going to lose that battle and decided to macro up instead and kill some stuff with his tanks. And I'm pretty surprised that Calm has been able to fight this attack off. And I like how Up Magic keeps making vultures because he does have a lot of minerals. When you go mech against Zerg, you might have a few extra minerals because if your geyser gets depleted and you don't have that many gas bases, then you might have a little bit extra, so you can spend those on. Oh, he has to separate. Oh, he separates it, and he gets irradiated again, and he has to separate that again because you don't want this to happen. Losing like 3 or 4 Mulis to 1 irradiate. That's terrible. That's not it's not efficient at all. And he's. But look at that. Calm has like 5 bases, and he has so much production. And I don't know if Up Magic is going to be successful in his harassment to stop this huge economy. And the dropship goes down, so that harass definitely didn't pay for him, didn't pay dividends. And but he's having to remake his spire because that went down during that big attack by Up Magic. And ouch, those Hydralisks just got blown up by mines. And okay, so he's trying to do the harass from the back of the mineral lines, but the tank is hitting the Hydra, so he decided not to back off. Okay, and then some vultures trying to kill Hydras. Not very good, but they're almost free because he has a little bit more minerals than he needs. Although you can make an argument that he needs those minerals to make more expansions. And he's definitely expanding a lot. Up Magic is also macroing very well. He's not just gonna camp in his base, and it's kind of paying off for him. He's getting a pretty large force. But look at that. If you thought Up Magic force was large, look at how many Hydras this are. That's just insane. Wow. Up Magic's tanks are getting killed by Hydras, and wow. So Up Magic, I think, might actually lose this, despite having a large force and in that middle part of the game. Okay, so Calm is getting into Up Magic's base, and Up Magic's trying to transfer his SCVs back to his main and click on the gas refinery, because that's the only place he can click on. And so he has Hydralisks in his base killing stuff, and more reinforcements coming in. So I don't know if he can actually hold off this attack. I thought, you know, the reinforcements from the factories would actually pop out and kill these Hydras, but he's having a lot of difficulty with that, because Calm has more reinforcements coming in from his base. So although Up Magic does have that tank in there killing Hydras, and those mines are actually doing pretty well, and he keeps sieging and resieging his tank, because he's saying, oh, you know, I need to get my tank closer to protect my factories, but then, oh, the tank goes down despite Up Magic trying to repair it. So Up Magic is in a bit of trouble because his factories are getting killed by just a few Hydras, and he's having to fight with his SCVs. I think he should have fought with his SCVs a little bit earlier, because right now he's in relatively large amount of trouble by just a little bit of Hydras, and there are reinforcements streaming in constantly. So he should have probably used the SCVs from his expansion to block off the choke, while, you know, he could get out more units. And he's using defensive machine guns, not Goliath, because yeah, the irradiates were not very effective on Hydras, and you can just kill the Hydra if that gets irradiated, because, you know, you don't want to make it do splash damage. And now Up Magic, I don't think there's any chance for Up Magic in this game, because he's losing his main. He's losing one of his expansions. His top right is pretty secure, but he's not gonna last that long. Look at that. You know, he's having to float his buildings out, and he doesn't have that much supply either, and he has to rebuild his base inside his expansion. And I fear for Up Magic that he's not gonna look. He's even taking. That's a slap in the face. You know, when somebody's taking your base, you know, that's just saying, get out of the game. You know, I know I won. And Up Magic, his chances are in this game are slim to none. So, you know, it's definitely not uncalled for from Calm to be doing that. He has a lot of Mutalisks, and those turrets are not gonna stop. Oh, and he's gonna make Guardians. This is gonna be game over. There's no way that Up Magic has enough Goliaths or Science Specials to counter Guardians at this point, and he's just gonna get destroyed after those Guardians. I mean, I would not be surprised that if you know, he just once he saw those Guardians come. I mean, he saw them with his floating abilities, but when he sees them come to his base, I think he's gonna type out. I think. You know, I'm not going to create false suspense here and say, oh my god, Up Magic can still pull off some eraser trick. No, it's pretty much over. So, Calm is he's going to be moving on to the next game. And I think I'll just end the commentary here. Oh, Up Magic GG's. So I thought if this went on any longer, I'd have to just, you know, stop the commentary, because, you know, it's kind of pointless to watch Guardians kill a base, kill buildings. But, alright, I'll kick you out, and I'll be moving on to the next set.
코너에 몰릴 수도 있었습니다만은 그 병력 잡아내고 난 이후에 본진 공략을 성공한 김윤환 선수의 침착함이 아주 돋보인 경기였습니다.